Good morning, guests, proud parents, dedicated teachers, and most importantly, our incredible eighth graders. My name is Dr. Jessica Ramirez Holden, and I am your proud assistant principal. I have the privilege of welcoming you all to this year's culmination. Buenos días, invitados, padres orgullosos, maestros dedicados y lo más importante, nuestros increíbles estudiantes de octavo grado. Mi nombre es doctora Jessica Ramírez Holden y soy su orgullosa subdirectora. Tengo el privilegio de darles la bienvenida a todos a la culminación de este año. Today is a celebration to acknowledge the hard work, dedication, and growth of our students as they complete their journey through middle school and prepare to embark on the next journey of their educational career, high school. Hoy es un día de celebración para reconocer y honrar el trabajo duro, la dedicación y el crecimiento de nuestros estudiantes a medida que completan su viaje a través de la secundaria y se preparan para embarcarse en el siguiente capítulo emocionante de su viaje educativo, la preparatoria. To our students, in just 3 short years, you have become critical thinkers, leaders, and environmental activists. You've navigated not only the rigors of academics, but also the complexities of growing up in an ever-changing world that requires so much critical thinking. Today, we celebrate your achievements, your talents, your unique contributions that have made our community better. A nuestros estudiantes, en solo 3 años se han convertido en pensadores críticos, líderes y activistas medioambientales. No solo han superado los rigores académicos, sino también las complejidades de crecer en un mundo en constante cambio, que requiere tanto pensamiento crítico. Hoy celebramos sus logros, sus talentos y sus contribuciones únicas que han hecho que nuestra comunidad escolar sea mejor. Parents and families, your unwavering support has been the foundation upon which our students have built their successes. Your encouragement, patience, and love has been instrumental in helping them build and reach this milestone. We thank you for being their guiding lights, their cheerleaders, and their advocates. Padres y familias, su apoyo incondicional ha sido la base sobre la que nuestros alumnos han construido sus éxitos. Su apoyo, paciencia y amor han sido fundamentales para ayudarles a alcanzar este logro. Les damos las gracias por ser sus guías, animadores y defensores. Teachers and staff, your dedication and commitment to our students' education and well-being have truly been remarkable. You have inspired, mentored, and nurtured each student, helping them grow to discover their potential, ensuring they feel loved, seen, and valued. Maestros y personal, su dedicación y compromiso con la educación y el bienestar de nuestros alumnos han sido verdaderamente notables. Ustedes han inspirado, orientado y nutrido a cada estudiante, ayudándoles a descubrir su potencial, asegurando que se sientan escuchados, vistos y valorados. Class of 2024, as you embark on high school, remember that this culmination ceremony is not the end, but just the beginning. Embrace the opportunities that lie ahead, continue to work hard, and never stop believing in yourselves. You are capable of achieving great things, and we are confident that you will leave your mark on this world. Clase de 2024. Al estar en el umbral de la secundaria, recuerden que esta ceremonia de culminación no es un final, sino un comienzo. Aprovechen las oportunidades que les esperan. Sigan trabajando duro y nunca dejen de creer en ustedes mismos.
Son capaces de lograr grandes cosas y estamos seguros de que dejarán su huella en el mundo.
Thank you, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2024. And now please welcome one of our Black Student Union members, Jakari Simmons.
Felicidades a la clase de octavo grado del 2024. Ahora, por favor, denle la bienvenida a Jakari Simmons, miembro de la Unión de Estudiantes Afroamericanos.
Hello, my name is Jakari Simmons. I will be saying some good words. Hello, my name is Jakari Simmons, and I am in class of 2024. I'm a little nervous. I am class of 2024 at Vitamin Charter School, graduate student and Black Student Union member. On the behalf of culminating class of 2024, I would like to welcome all families, friends, faculties, and staff. We are greatly appreciated for all presence here today. On the behalf of all 8th grade culminating students, we say thank you. As a reflecting on my time at ECMS-G, I can hopefully say it has been a enjoyable member experience. Although I came into the 8th grade school year so late, ECMS-G impacted my academics in equivalent ways. All of the teachers, friends, family, faculties, and staff welcomed me with open arms, offered me tutoring in times of need, and were always hopeful in class. Through my time here, I had experienced changes and triumphs. One of my changes I experienced was coming into the school year with a 1.9 GPA from my previous school in Nevada. However, the triumph is that I ended my school year with almost having a 3.0 GPA. This is an amazing accomplishment for me because I was able to show up for myself and prove to others I can do it. I want everyone to know that ECMS-G is different from any other school that I have attended to because I was pushed by all my teachers, Mr. Lakey, pushed by all my other teachers, friends, family, and faculty to be great and reach for the stars and limits.
Uno de los retos que viví fue llegar al año escolar con un promedio de 1.9 de mi escuela anterior en Nevada. Sin embargo, el triunfo es que terminé mi año escolar con casi tener un 3.0 GPA. Este es un gran logro para mí porque yo era capaz de mostrar por mí mismo y demostrar a los demás que podía hacer lo impensable. Quiero que todos sepan que ECMS-G es diferente de cualquier otra escuela que ha asistido porque fui empujado por todos los profesores, el personal y la facultad para ser grande y alcanzar las estrellas sin ningún tipo de limitaciones.
Now I would like to share a few moments with you all. Do you all remember the 8th grade camping trip? We had so much fun singing karaoke. Some of us notes were soft. Also like to share with us a few more words. A Six Flags Grand Night trip. When I was annoying Miss Danielle, Miss Dilios, Miss Reese. Good times.
Ahora me gustaría compartir algunos recuerdos con todos ustedes. ¿Recuerdan nuestro viaje del campamento de octavo grado? Nos divertimos mucho cantando karaoke. Algunas notas no sonaban bien, pero cantamos. Otro momento que me gustaría compartir con ustedes es nuestro viaje de la noche de graduación de Six Flags, donde molesté a la señora de Dios, señora Daniel y la señora Rita todo el tiempo. Buenos momentos.
Now I'm going. Now I'm gonna say some thank yous. Thank you, Miss Bradford, for always looking out for the noodles. Mr. Lakey, thank you for always the homework. Thank you, Miss Danielle. Miss D, for thank you always for telling us a funny joke. Some of us will laugh. Crickets. Nah, sometimes. Thank you, Mr. Hopkins, for always looking for it, teaching us chess. Thank you, Miss Danielle, for the morning dap-ups. Thank you, Miss Reese, for telling me not to be raggedy, but always have a good day.
Ahora voy a compartir algunos agradecimientos. Señora Bradford, gracias por las sopas. Señor Lakey, gracias por darnos tanta tarea. Señora de Dios, gracias por contar siempre un chiste gracioso que nos hacía reír, pues algunos. Señora Hopkins, gracias por estar dispuesto a enseñarnos gracias. Señora Daniel, gracias por los saludos cada mañana. Gracias, Miss Watts, por ayudarme siempre con mi trabajo y motivarme a ser mejor. Y señora, sí, gracias por decirme siempre que no sea un desastre, sino que sea genial.
I would also like to thank my dad, Gerard Simmons, for always being in my corner and fighting for me. Dad, thank you for finding ECMS Gardena and allowing me the opportunity to be successful in my academics. I would also like to thank my stepmom, Kiana Simmons, for always being stubborn, pushing me to the reach for my fullest potential, and always letting me drive her crazy. Again, congratulations to the culminating class of 2024. We did it. Come to San for grace and never forget to always be yourself.
También me gustaría dar las gracias a mi papá, Gerard Simmons, por estar siempre en mi esquina y luchar por mí. Papá, gracias por encontrar ECMS-G y permitir la oportunidad de tener éxito en mis estudios. También me gustaría dar las gracias a mi madrastra, Kiana Simmons, por ser siempre firme, empujarme a alcanzar mi máximo potencial y permitirme volverla loca. De nuevo, felicidades a la clase culminante de 2024, lo logramos. Sigue esforzándote por alcanzar la grandeza y no olvides nunca ser siempre tú mismo.
Oh, now introducing Mr. Trail.
Ahora aquí está nuestro director, el señor Trejo.
Let's see if we can make that work. All right. If we're having we're having a couple of technical issues, so I'm sorry if sound wasn't as strong as it can be. We are moving over to just one mic only. So if you're speaking today and you were planning on speaking over there because you're going to translate, you're going to share and you're going to hand off the mic to the other person. You're going to speak as close as you can to the microphone, and then we'll make sure everyone can hear. Additionally to that, we have most of the speeches printed in the program, so you can follow along if you want. Some of the speeches will not be translated in Spanish. So if you're here with someone who only speaks Spanish, during two of the speeches, mine and Mr. Lakey's, they won't be translated in Spanish because they're a little longer, but we want to save time. But we will have them in Spanish. Mr. Lakey's speech will get distributed in Spanish to those that need it, closer to his speech, so we can keep his words a little more as a surprise for everyone. So thank you for being here. Students, I want you to do something with me before I start. I want you to take a deep breath in between your nose, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. You're going to hold it for 3 seconds. Ready? Breathe. Enjoy. You all look sharp. I'm too old to say it, but I think you guys would say it like you're eating, right? I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm the old man up here saying it. I'll save you a dad joke, but I'll use some slang terribly. You all look great. It's your moment. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's okay. It's okay to enjoy it. Voy a traducir lo que dije ahorita y después voy a, cuando me toca empezar lo que voy a compartir con los alumnos, no lo voy a compartir en español, pero está imprimido en sus programas. Si andábamos platicando más temprano y no nos podían escuchar, vamos a cambiar a solo un micrófono para asegurarnos que no tengamos complicaciones con el sonido, pero también están imprimidos las palabras que vamos a compartir hoy. Cuando yo platico para los alumnos va a ser solo en inglés, pero van a poder seguir en español. Cuando platica el señor Leakey también va a ser solamente en inglés y en ese momento vamos a andar repartiendo sus palabras en español para la gente que lo ocupa, para que puedan seguir adelante. All right, class of 2024, you made it. Let's go back to March of 2020. You're in 4th grade, and from one day to the next, you're sent home with your Chromebook and expected to finish 4th grade through distance learning. In August of 2020, you start 5th grade online, and most of you did that entire school year online. You never got to be the big kids on campus at elementary school. And then you moved to the small environmental charter school, and if we're being honest, your parents were probably much more excited about you getting accepted than you were. And then you had to be the small kids again. This year was your first year being the big kids, and you've come a long way since 6th grade. Some of you all, if I'm being honest, were wild in 6th grade. That transition to back to in-person learning was rough for some of y'all, and it was rough for us. But here you are, and you're on your way to high school, and while you may be nervous or scared, I know you are ready. At some point in the past 3 years, I talked to you about my life. I told you about my mom and how her living room wall has degrees from USC, UCLA, Cal Poly, Stanford, Columbia, and Princeton, even though she doesn't speak English and has a 3rd grade education. I won't tell you that story again today, and those of you that were at the honor ceremony on Wednesday just finished hearing it. Instead, I want to recognize the truth about this moment in time. While I hope I see you all again, and you come back to tutor and inspire our students, it's possible, in fact, it's probable I may never see many of you again, especially if you're not going to one of the ECS high schools. And as sad as that makes me, I know you are ready, but it forces me to think about what I would tell you if I knew I was never going to see you again. And the first thing I would tell you right off the bat is that I love you. And I know not every principal or educator says that to their students, but I don't know how to do this job without loving the people I serve and work with. I want you to tell the people you love that you love them every single day, because life is too short and too unpredictable to not communicate your love every day. Next, I would give you 3 short pieces of advice, and these are pieces of advice that I legit would give my own children if I thought I might never see them again. First piece of advice: your phones, your iPads, your tablets, your screens, they don't love you. I'm going to repeat it again so you don't get offended. Your phones, your tablets, your iPads, your screens, they don't love you. The people that run Instagram, TikTok, and other social media, they don't love you and they don't care about you. I have never met anyone or even heard of anyone who knew they were going to pass away ever say, "My only regret is I didn't spend more time on my phone." When you are around your friends and family, people you care about, take out the AirPods and just be present. No one enjoys or feels appreciated when they are talking to someone who's listening to something else in their ear. And yes, I mean even in the car. It's okay to have a conversation with your family And a conversation doesn't have to be just answering their questions with as few words as possible. You might consider asking them questions. They had entire lives that were eventful before you came into their lives. They overcame obstacles, achieved things, and even had romance in their lives. You just had health education, so I'm pretty sure you know how you were made. Your family and friends, they love you more than any phone or device ever will. Those of you that went camping know this. Some of you were terrified to leave your phone behind, but you had a blast and you were just fine and you survived. Make memories with the people you love. I'll take memories over screens any day of the week. Because if you're not careful, one day you'll wonder whether you own your phone or whether your phone owns you. Second piece of advice, I'll start with something Kendrick says. Sit down and be humble. Let every person in your life be your teacher. I want you to think about someone who made your life difficult during the last 3 years. And I don't mean someone who gave you difficult assignments. I mean someone who at some point in the past 3 years made you angry, sad, or miserable. And let them serve as your teacher. Let them teach you what it feels like to do long-lasting harm to someone else with words or actions. And then I want you to find the negative character attributes in that person and fix them in yourself. So that you never make anyone feel the way they made you feel. And then I want you to think about someone who helped you when you really needed it in the past 3 years. Someone who made you feel hope when all you knew was hopelessness. Let them serve as your teacher. Let them teach you how powerful the impact of someone's words or actions can be when you're feeling hopeless. Identify exactly what they did for you and do the same for someone else when they cross your path and are feeling hopeless. And the final piece of advice, don't assume tomorrow will always get here. In early October of this past year, I was walking my neighborhood with my kids on a seemingly normal Tuesday. They were excited, waiting for their mom to come home from work, and I got an alert on my phone about a major car accident that was on her route home. I called her, she picked up, and she was in traffic because the accident had occurred not too far up the road from her. I was relieved she was okay and was just going to be home later than expected. It wasn't until the next day at school that I learned that the car accident had involved one of our 6th grade students, and he did not survive. This year was hard. It was hard on a lot of us. Not as hard as it has been and continues to be for Joshua's family and close friends, some of whom are sitting here today. It's really easy to believe and just expect every tomorrow to get here, but one day tomorrow doesn't come. So say I love you every day. Give and get hugs every day. And to those of you in the graduating class of 2024 who have lost people you love, especially in the past 3 years, I hope we were able to support you and you felt our love. Yesterday's in the past. You will never change it. Tomorrow may never come. Today is here. Make today count. Let me repeat the 3 pieces of advice one more time. Your phone, your tablets, your screens, they don't love you. Let every person in your life be your teacher. Don't assume tomorrow will always get here. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your lives. Thank you for allowing our school to be a part of your family. And thank you for being the best part of this work. I love you, and congratulations to the class of 2024. To introduce our keynote speaker, I'm going to bring up to the stage our superintendent, Parnas Goshani Fleckner.
Good morning and congratulations. I'm so honored to welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. Lakey. Mr. Lakey has dedicated the last 16 years of his life to ECS, our students, and our community. He has raised his family here and has given his all every day to our community. As a true professional and leader, he has consistently shared honest feedback with me and other leaders throughout the organization about what it would take to make ECS schools better. He is passionate about math, investment, financial literacy, but more importantly, he is passionate about the students we serve. And he is aware of just how important his role is as an educator and as a mentor, opening doors for people to come back and contribute to their community. You may not know about 13% of environmental charter school employees or alums from our schools who wanted to come back and contribute to the community they grew up in. And probably half of them were once Mr. Lakey's students. I asked one of these alums how Lakey impacted her life, and she said, "For Mr. Lakey, anything was possible. You were capable of everything as long as you worked hard." Another said, "He goes above and beyond. He suits up every day, and he has high expectations for his students and for himself." Mr. Lakey, thank you for being a source of strength, vision, warmth, kindness, humor, honesty, and inspiration for these past 16 years. I am certain that you will continue to do amazing things with your life, and you will be a source of light for everyone you see. I hope that our paths cross again and again. You are loved more than you know.
At this time, we have staff that are on the side. If someone in your party needs this speech in Spanish that Mr. Lakey's going to give, please raise your hand and they'll pass them down. If you don't need it, please pass it down in words. If you speak English, you can just, or understand English, you can just keep your hand down. Si ocupa las palabras que va a compartir el señor Lakey en este momento en español, levantan su mano y alguien va a llegar ahorita para repartir una página con ustedes. El señor Lakey se ha dedicado los últimos 16 años de su vida a ECS, a nuestros estudiantes y a nuestras familias. Ha criado a su familia aquí y ha dado todo de sí cada día a nuestra comunidad. Como un verdadero profesional y líder, ha compartido constantemente retroalimentación honesta conmigo y otros líderes de la organización sobre lo que se necesita para mejorar las escuelas de ECS. Él es apasionado por las matemáticas, la inversión, la educación financiera, pero más importante aún, es apasionado por los estudiantes a que servimos. Y es consciente de la importancia de su papel como educador y mentor, abriendo puertas para que las personas regresen y contribuyan a su comunidad. Quizás no sepan que alrededor de 13% de los empleados de ECS son exalumnos que desean regresar para contribuir a nuestras escuelas. Y probablemente la mitad de ellos estuvieron alguna vez en la clase del señor Lakey. Le pregunté a uno de estos alumnos cómo Lakey impactó a su vida y ella dijo, para Lakey todo era posible y éramos capaces de todo, siempre y cuando trabajamos duro. Otra persona dijo, él hace más de lo que se espera, se esfuerza al máximo todos los días y tiene altas expectativas para sus estudiantes y para sí mismo. Gracias por ser una fuente de fortaleza, visión, calidez, amabilidad, humor, honestidad y inspiración durante estos últimos 16 años. Estamos seguros de que seguirás haciendo cosas increíbles y siendo una fuente de luz en este mundo. Solo espero que nuestros caminos se crucen una y otra vez. Eres amado más de lo que sabes. And if it wasn't clear in what we were saying, this is Mr. Lakey's last year with us. He's moving on to do great things somewhere else. Can I say where you're going, or are you going to share that? You going to share it? He's moving on to UCLA. It's not USC, but we'll take it. So, in recognition of... Es el último año que el señor Lakey va a estar con nosotros. Ya va a empezar una carrera nueva trabajando en UCLA. No es USC, pero ahí lo aceptamos. Thank you, Mr. Lakey, for 16 years and every single day. Oh, Mr. Lakey.
Well, it kind of sucks going after Mr. Trejo because he said a lot of what I was going to say. So I hope the message still comes through pretty clear. This may be the first time I think a teacher has given a keynote at any culmination or graduation. So I feel honored for this opportunity. I think it is a unique experience for all of us since we know each other very well. All of you have witnessed the level of care I have for this institution and for our students. So as I speak from the heart, you know it is with genuine care. Students, if you did not, so I'm talking to 8th grade here, if you didn't complete an assignment or was sent to D-League for something silly, what was one word I would always bring up to all of you? Just think about it. Like, what's one word I would say often? If you listen to me this year. Turd. I think I'd said more than turd. Nobody? Okay, so do better could be one. I don't know if you pay attention, but I said decisions a lot. I talked about decisions you were making. Okay, oh, now it comes in. Yeah. So decisions. Hopefully after this keynote address, you will understand why I've repeated this word so much. My mom gave birth to me when she was 17 years old. Just picture that, being a parent at just 17. It was a very difficult decision she made. Obviously, I'm glad she did because I'm here. But the rest of her life was forever changed from that decision. Her family abandoned her while she was with a newborn. She bounced around from family to family, friend to friend, trying to find a place for us to live. It was a struggle, but she decided to keep me, so she was going to follow through. I've never really felt comfortable anywhere I've been almost my entire life, and I've never figured out why. Writing this keynote was a little therapeutic because I uncovered that my body and spirit has always been on the move ever since I was born. I find it difficult to be comfortable. I always strive for more, and that is why I pushed all of you so much. You cannot become too comfortable if you're deciding to grow. I had to grow to show my mom how much I appreciated her. Because of the real sacrifices my mother has made my entire life, I felt strongly about showing my gratitude through my decisions. As an athlete, I was surrounded with very good talent in high school. Ended up being the only person to obtain a college basketball scholarship. When I played college ball, again, I played with some really great players. Ended up being the only one with a professional contract. Now, any athletes that we have up there, anybody that's athletic in any way, why do you think I was the only one that received a college scholarship and a professional contract that everybody I played with? Why do you think that is? Said I was tall, more than being tall. Yes, I'm attractive, but that's not the reason why. I understand. Dedication. Anybody else on this side? Made the right decisions. Okay, thank you. Nothing at all. There was nothing that really separated me from the other people. I just had a drive that was greater than everybody else around me. 2 questions for all of you, all 8th graders here. How do you maintain positive habits when the people around you do not? How do you stay strong in the face of distractions? Discipline, like you just said, Angel C, is the answer to those questions. You will have moments the rest of your life when friends and family are a distraction to your goal. All of you have the courage to put your blinders on and not follow the crowd. With regards to my academic success, I have a college degree from LMU, a multiple subject teacher credential, single subject teacher credential, national board certification, and a master's degree. I have every one of those certificates and degrees on my wall, just like Mr. Trejo and his mom has on her wall, so that my mom can see the decisions that she made, how they supported my life. What decisions will you make to let your family know how much you appreciate them? Words are not nearly enough. If you tell your family you love them, but they have to take off work because of you deciding to violate dress code, fight, use inappropriate language, and fail classes, then are you really showing them how much you care? Are you really showing them how much you love them? Purposely deciding to make your family's life harder benefits no one. Think about this really quick, students. Parents trade their certainty for your possibility. Just say it one more time. Parents trade their certainty for your possibility. It is certain my mom would have had a whole different life if it was not her decision to have me. It is certain that most of your parents have postponed or given up dreams and ambitions for the possibility of you having a better life. When the time comes up a little bit later, when you have your succulent in that envelope, give your family the biggest hug possible and thank them for the possibility of your bright future. But parents, I have a call to action for you too. Draw the line. Your children tend to be a reflection of the environment you place them in. Whenever you provide them with gifts, question if the gift is satisfying a need or a want. If it is a want, did they meet your expectation to deserve that gift? Your children have a better life than the one you had is about providing them with opportunities you never received. The gifts become a hindrance to their growth if they are received without showing you the proper gratitude. What you decide to reward is what they will value. Are they valuing hard work, effort, and consistent results, or just whatever you give them? I value education and grit. I do what I can to instill this into my kids every day. I had my oldest son when I was 19. So of course, all of my life decisions were not ideal either. But think about it. All of that college and professional basketball success I spoke about earlier, I achieved that while being a young father. When my friends were deciding what club to attend, I was deciding what baby formula and diapers to purchase. I was not ready to be a parent, but I was going to make sure I was a blessing to my kid. I am so proud to say that my son graduated from ECHS Lawndale in the top 1% of his class and received a 4-year academic scholarship to Yale University, where he graduated with honors. While I value education and grit, I believe I raised my son in an environment where he values education and justice. All of the accomplishments I shared about my family was not without hardship, arguing, and just plain old family drama. There will always be family drama. Adults do not have it figured out yet, students. They are learning just like you. But you can decide to use their decisions as motivation to make better ones. At one point, my mom was homeless with me. And at one point, I was homeless with my son. But that did not impede my success. It didn't impede the success of my son. One quick story before I begin to close. We had a student 2 years ago that was homeless. You could tell she did not have the resources to keep up with her own hygiene or receive regular meals. Her mom would consistently update us on their living situation. In the midst of them moving from shelter to shelter, she might miss up to a week of school. We would give them food and clothes to help however we could. Through this trauma she was currently living, she valued her education and made opportunities count, even though she was dealing with severe hardships. She stayed on honor roll all 4 quarters, even though sometimes she had no home to go to. Like that student, how are you deciding to create positivity in your life, no matter your circumstance? How are you developing your own personal values and sticking to them? You will have drama the rest of your life, but you decide how it's going to affect you. Every teacher here has chosen this career to impact you. We have done what we can to be a blessing to you. This day ends one chapter of your lives, but once you leave this site, you now start a whole other journey. What skills will you take with you? How will your actions show your family that they mean the world to you? A new start is only as good as your mindset going into it. We all believe in you. Go and make decisions that make all of us proud. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Mrs. McGinnis. I'm the STEM coach at ECMS-G, and we are so excited to celebrate with you all today. Our first 2 awards will be presented by Alejandra Vides Austin and Jessica Guillerme from Empower Her.
Buenos días. Buenos días. El nombre de ella es la señorita McGinnis, instructora de STEM. Estamos muy emocionados de celebrar con todos ustedes hoy. Nuestro primer premio será presentado por Alejandra Vides Austin y Jessica Guillaume de Empower Her. Hello, everyone. It is an honor and a privilege to present the Empower Her Girl of the Year runner-up and the Empower Her Girl of the Year award. The mission of Empower Her Institute is to empower girls and young women in marginalized communities by equipping them with essential skills through education, training, and mentorship, ensuring they become confident, college-ready, and career-ready individuals. Hola a todos. Es un honor y un privilegio presentar el premio de subcampeona y el premio a la chica del año de Empower Her. La misión de Empower Her Institute es empoderar a las niñas y mujeres jóvenes en comunidades marginadas, equipándolas con habilidades esenciales a través de la educación, la capacitación y el mentoría, asegurando que se conviertan en personas seguras de sí mismas, preparadas para la universidad y sus carreras. Thank you so much. Today, we want to recognize a true Empower Her girl, someone who knows there are no limits to what she can achieve. As a passionate leader and active participant in discussions during Empower Her Advisory, she truly embodies our mission and values, consistently contributing to our positive and safe learning environment. Hoy queremos reconocer a una verdadera chica Empower Her, alguien que sabe que no hay límites para lo que puede lograr. Como líder apasionada y participante activa en las discusiones durante la historia de Empower Her, encarna verdaderamente nuestra misión y valores, contribuyendo consistentemente a nuestro ambiente de aprendizaje positivo y seguro. Please join me in celebrating and applauding our 2024 winners as they come forward to receive their awards. Por favor, únanse a mí para celebrar y aplaudir a nuestras ganadoras de 2024 mientras suben al escenario para recibir sus premios. So for this school, we have 2 Empower Her Girls of the Year, one for the first semester class that I taught and one for the second. For our first semester, we have Brianna Garcia. For our second class, our Empower Her Girl of the Year is Andrea Embarzadero Guerra.
Our students have worked hard all year, and we want to recognize once again the students who received awards during Wednesday night's award ceremony.
Nuestros estudiantes han trabajado arduamente todo el año y queremos reconocer una vez más a los estudiantes que recibieron premios durante la ceremonia de premios del miércoles por la noche.
Please stand if you received an award from your core and/or specialty teachers on Wednesday night.
Por favor, pónganse de pie si recibieron un premio de sus maestros principales y los maestros de especialidad el miércoles por la noche.
These students were honored for their consistency, effort, and improvement in all subject areas.
Estos estudiantes fueron honrados por su esfuerzo y mejoramiento en sus clases.
I would now like to recognize the students who received the honors medallions, so please stand if you received an honors medallion on Wednesday night. These students maintained a 3.0 GPA during their 8th grade year.
Ahora me gustaría reconocer a los estudiantes que recibieron las medallas de honor, así que por favor pónganse de pie si recibieron una medalla de honor el miércoles por la noche. Estos estudiantes mantuvieron un promedio de calificaciones superior a 3.0 durante el año de 8º grado.
Now please stand if you received a high honors medallion on Wednesday night. These students maintained above a 3.5 GPA during their 8th grade year.
Ahora, por favor, pónganse de pie si recibieron una medalla de alto honor el miércoles por la noche. Estos estudiantes mantuvieron un promedio de calificaciones superior a 3.5 durante su año de octavo grado.
I would now like to welcome back Dr. Ramirez Holden to the stage.
Me gustaría dar la bienvenida de nuevo a Dr. Ramirez Holden al escenario.
All right, hello again. I have the privilege of introducing this year's Eagle of the Year Award. The ECMS-G Visionary Eagle of the Year Award goes to students in our school community who represent and embody our values of justice, community, curiosity, sustainability, and leadership. Also, this student does not know that they are receiving this award.
Hola, tengo el privilegio de presentar al Águila del Año. El Premio Visionario Águila del Año de ECMS-G se otorga a estudiantes de nuestra comunidad escolar que representan y encarnan nuestros valores de justicia, comunidad, curiosidad, sostenibilidad y liderazgo. Y ese estudiante no saben que van a recibir este premio.
When we asked why this student deserves this award, the teacher said, "This student is an exemplary student. They have an inquisitive mind that showed genuine interest in science."
Cuando preguntamos por qué este estudiante merece este premio, dijeron, este estudiante es ejemplar. Tienen una mente inquisitiva que mostró un interés genuino en la ciencia.
They are the epitome of a kind heart. They are always willing to help someone else in need. They are extremely selfless and open to lending their expertise to anyone that needs it. If there were more students like them, kindness would be infectious and bullying would be non-existent.
Son el epítome de un corazón bondadoso. Siempre están dispuestos a ayudar a alguien más necesitado. Son extremadamente altruistas y están abiertos a brindar su experiencia a cualquiera que la necesite. Si hubiera más estudiantes como ellos, la bondad sería contagiosa y el acoso escolar no existiría.
They are consistent in their hard work, kindness, and ability to build community in and outside of the classroom. They are determined and hold themselves and others accountable for doing the right thing in all situations.
Son consistentes en su trabajo arduo, bondad y habilidad para construir comunidad dentro y fuera del salón de clases. Son determinados y se responsabilizan a sí mismos y a los demás por hacer lo correcto en todas las situaciones.
And lastly, this student is one of 3 triplets. But she is actually one of one.
Y por último, este estudiante es uno de 3 trillizos, pero en realidad ella es única, una de una.
You all know by now, but our ECMS-G Visionary Eagle of the Year Award goes to Marisol Troches. Come on up. Come up. Congratulations. We see you and know you will change the world with your kindness, integrity, leadership, and perseverance.
Yeah, Marisol.
El Premio Visionario Águila del año de ECMS-G se otorga a Marisol Troches. Felicidades. Debemos y sabemos que cambiarás el mundo con tu bondad, integridad, liderazgo y perseverancia.
Supposed to be half the air coaches.
Next, I have the honor of introducing this year's salutatorian and valedictorian. Our salutatorian earned the second highest GPA. Her name is Jennifer Acevedo. And our valedictorian earned the highest GPA. Her name is Sasha Roque.
A continuación, tengo el honor de presentar al salutatorian y al valedictorian de este año. Nuestra salutatorian obtuvo el segundo promedio más alto de su clase. Es Jennifer Acevedo. Y nuestro valedictorian, quien obtuvo el promedio más alto, es Sasha Roque.
Please welcome to the stage Jennifer Acevedo and Sasha Roque.
Por favor, den la bienvenida al escenario a Jennifer Acevedo y a Sasha Roque.
Good morning to teachers, staff, students, and parents present here today. My name is Jennifer. Since the beginning of 6th grade, I've always wondered where I'd be in 8th grade. The person I was in 6th grade would have never thought that I'd be standing before you all today as salutatorian. And so I would like to start off by saying that it's such an honor and pleasure. Today isn't just an end. It's the beginning that will shape our lives in ways we can't yet imagine. But before we embrace the future and move forward, let's take a step back to think about the memories we have made in our journey throughout these past 3 years. Looking back, we all had experiences that were positive and also negative, but we overcame those adversities in our own ways. When I think about what I've gone through these years, I think about the tiresome all-nighters I've pulled to do many of my teachers' work so that I could feel satisfied with myself, my grades, and make my teachers proud. There were many days where I'd be filled with anxiety and stress because I thought that I'd failed to meet my own expectations to make my mom proud because my mom wasn't able to reach her own dreams and finish school to get her own career. My mom sacrificed her dreams to give me the opportunity to find my own success in this life that she gave me, and so in return, I want to show my gratitude by giving it all in school no matter what happened. Thanks to her, I'm able to push and accomplish my own goals and aspirations. I will truly forever be grateful for her. I'd also like to show my gratitude to my teachers, Mrs. Bradford, Mr. Lakey, Mr. Dios, and Mr. Laja Panich. They helped me feel fearless about failure and strengthen my mindset so that I'd be able to realize that through my flaws, I can get better, and it's more important to move on and learn from my past mistakes. They also help me not rely on other people for my success and instead work hard for it and earn it on my own. To any future middle schoolers who may be here today, watching your own siblings graduate, always know that learning is never done without errors and defeat. This means that the process of learning is ongoing and inherently involves making mistakes and facing challenges. These experiences are essential for growth and improvement, as they provide for valuable lessons and opportunities to refine skills and knowledge. Rather than seeing errors and failures as obstacles, they should be viewed as integral parts of the learning journey. And so as I end this speech, the last thing I want to say to my fellow graduates is that success doesn't reach everyone at the same time. Move at your own pace as you get into high school, the class of 2024.
Good morning, students, teachers, principals, staff, and families. My name is Sasha Roque, but before I begin, I just want to say that I'm up here today because I had to write an extra homework assignment just to practice and read in front of all of you. So I worked all night on this, so please bear with me if I get emotional during my speech and if I stutter. First, I'd like to congratulate every single one of you for making it this far.
From the lack of sleep and drama we deal with at school to the mountain of homework we get, especially those paragraphs we have to write in Ms. Bradford's class. It's been quite a journey. I want to start by mentioning my teachers, Mr. Lakey, Ms. De Dios, Ms. Bradford, and Mr. Lahapunich. Mr. Lakey, thank you for being the best math teacher. You made math easy and understandable. I feel incredibly lucky to have you this year, especially since you won't be here next year. Thank you for always helping me with math problems I didn't quite understand, but eventually figured out. You've been the best, funniest, and most caring teacher any of us could have asked for. Ms. De Dios, even though you might not have always wanted to see us, deep down, you loved us with all your heart. Some of the cohorts and classrooms might have given you a hard time, but you still showed us love. Having you as an English teacher made this year fun. You have helped us every step of the way, from writing paragraphs to reading books we wouldn't usually read since we're always stuck on our phones. Thank you with all my heart. Ms. Bradford, thank you for teaching me many things about the past. Even though I spent 2 hours in your class suffering in the morning, I learned a lot and I'm grateful for it. Even though you may have pushed all of us through hard times, you did that so we would become better. So I would like to thank you for being an amazing history teacher. Mr. Lahapunich, I would like to give my thanks by mentioning you that you've been a great teacher, sometimes. Even though you yell at us to either pay attention or stop messing around, we still learn something new in your class. Your class have may have been the most hardest or confusing out of all of the classes. But look where we are today. So thank you for being my science teacher. My special thanks from here on out is to my mom. Ma, yo solo quiero decir gracias porque tú me has dado todo el amor y apoyo posible. Y es porque te amo tanto. Pero también quiero decir, aunque ser hija única puede ser difícil para mí. Todavía recibo el apoyo que puedo y realmente la amo. No solo quiero dar gracias a mi mamá, aunque la amo, sino a mi familia porque sin ellos no estaría aquí. Gracias por sus consejos. Especiales, aunque cuando me dicen que lo es correcto. También les doy gracias a mis primos, tías y tíos. My experience with all of you has been the most amazing middle school year of my life. Because I have made new friends, learned new things, and experienced many things throughout my journey. But I don't think that it was just me that went through these things, but to all of you as well. I would like to give my thanks to all of my friends from 6th grade to now. And I'm gonna say this really fast, so I'm gonna say the names really fast. I would like to thank Julia, Jennifer, Oscar, Emily C, Angel C, Jessica, Evie, Brianna, Kayla, Jasleen, Emerlyn, Lily, Satali, Nicole, Janelli, Michael, Pedro, Andrea, Victor, Marisol, Daniel G, Josie, Jetly, Eileen, America, Sandy, Abigail, Jakari, Javier, Danae, Samantha, Sophia, Jocelyn, Victor, Abby, Angelique, Amy, Vanya, Jesus, Kayla R, Erilyn, Tanya, Stephanie, Michelle, Melanie, and so on. But it's not also the students or teachers that I want to give my thanks to, but to the staff as well. Without them, we wouldn't really have anyone to talk to aside from friends. But just thank you for being out there and looking out for all of us.
When we rehearsed this, the trash truck wasn't here, and she has a beautiful speech, so I'm going to ask her to read that last part again for y'all, because she's worked hard on this, and it's worth hearing. So as soon as we're done over there, we're going to give Sasha another opportunity for that last part.
But it's not also the students or teachers that I want to give my thanks to, but to the staff as well. Because without them, we wouldn't really have anyone to talk to aside from friends. But just thank you for being out there, for looking out for all of us. We are grateful to our families for your constant encouragement and support. Your confidence in us has always inspired us to strive more, pushing us forward. We are eternally grateful for the foundation you have provided, and we know that your sacrifices have not gone unappreciated. Let this day be the celebration of our achievements, but also a reminder of the endless possibilities that lie before us. We are no longer the wide-eyed students who first stepped through these doors, but rather we are the architects of our destinies, poised to leave an remarkable mark on the world. Congratulations of class of 2024. Let us all experience wonder, growth, and the quest for greatness on the roads we take. We have the power to create the future, and I'm confident that we will do so in a spectacular way. Now please welcome Jet Li and Marisol.
Good morning. Thank you to everyone who came out. My name is Jet Li Huang, and I would like to show my gratitude towards staff, teachers, and faculty members. Throughout the last 3 years, it has been a journey meeting and getting to know everyone in front of me. Without the relationships I built during my time as a middle school student, the course of my life could have been different. I wouldn't be here without you guys, and for that, I'm truly grateful. I wouldn't be... To the staff that cares about you and the teachers that encourage you to do the best, we should give them a round of applause for them.
Buenos días a todos que vinieron. Se llama Jet Li Huang y me gustaría expresar mi gratitud hacia el personal, los maestros y los miembros de la facultad. Durante los últimos 3 años ha sido un viaje conocer y relacionarme con todos los que están aquí frente a mí. Sin las relaciones que ha construido durante mi tiempo en la escuela secundaria, el curso de la vida pudiera ser diferente. No estaré aquí con ustedes y por eso estoy realmente agradecido. Al personal que se preocupa por nosotros y a los maestros que nos animan a dar lo mejor de nosotros, debemos darle un aplauso para mostrar nuestro agradecimiento hacia ellos.
With students turning into friends, our middle school journey has come to an end. It's the start of a new chapter in our lives, giving everyone here a new slate to paint on, like a canvas. Thank you to all staff, teachers, and faculty members that pushed us to be the great people we are now. For the last time, you all have my deepest thanks, and I'll be eternally grateful.
Con estudiantes convirtiéndose en mejores amigos, nuestro viaje por la escuela secundaria ha llegado a su fin. Es el comienzo de un nuevo capítulo en nuestras vidas, dando todos aquí un nuevo hoja en blanco para pintar como un lienzo. Gracias al personal, maestros y miembros de la facultad que nos impulsaron a ser grandes personas y que ahora somos. Por la última vez, todos tienen mis más profundos agradecimientos y siempre estaré eternamente agradecido.
Now, I would like to introduce my math teacher, Mr. Lakey. Thank you for creating a safe space for us, while also using that space to roast us. To me, Mr. Lakey is an inspiring figure because he was not just a student athlete for some of the top schools in the nation, but he was also committed to his studies and getting the most out of his education.
Ahora me gustaría presentar a mi maestro de matemáticas, el señor Lakey. Gracias por crear un espacio seguro para nosotros y al mismo tiempo usar ese espacio para hacernos bromas. Para mí, el señor Lakey es una figura inspiradora porque no solo fue un estudiante atleta en algunas de las mejores escuelas del país, siendo que también se comprometió con sus estudios y aprovechó al máximo su educación.
Now please welcome our math teacher, Mr. Lakey.
All right, East, first row, go ahead and stand. Go ahead and walk to your right. Go ahead and walk that way. All right, hello. As you have heard my name a couple of times, I'm Mr. Lakey, your student's 8th grade mathematics instructor. This year has had its challenges, but if your student is sitting here, they found a way to work through the challenges and accomplish academic success. The next 4 years will test all of you, students and parents alike. Do the best you can to band together and work through the upcoming difficulties. Evangeline, Jakari, Malachi, Jaden, Satali, Julia, Jose, America, Prevailer, Oscar, and Emily. I want to thank all of you personally. I scheduled academic conversations with the entire 8th grade class 4 times this year, but the 10 of you would have check-ins with me just to see how I was doing as a man and as a father. I cannot tell you how much that meant to me. East, just the East, first and second row East. I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to work with all of you this year. I felt seen working with you. There was a particular minimum day when we had an advisory as the last period of the day. As soon as Evangeline saw me, she said, "Mr. Lakey, you got a booger in your nose." Now just think about it, right? That was the last class. I had East, West, South, and North before that day. So I had 120 kids see a booger in my nose and said nothing. But she saw it and took care of me right away. She had my back, and I really appreciated that. Last shout out, I want to shout out Jennifer Acevedo. You're the reason I was able to open up my class of tutoring as much as I did. You selflessly tutored groups of students when I was trying to get my lesson plan together for the next day. You are instrumental in so many kids being better mathematicians. I think Ariel learned more from you than he learned from me. You're an awesome young lady, and I appreciate you. I was more than just a teacher to you, as all of you are more than students to me. I'm glad my last year as an advisor and as a teacher with all of you in East. Now I will start calling names to come up here and get your culmination certificate. First name is Jennifer Acevedo. Christopher Boyce. Julia Cabrera. Angel Canales. Delani Coleman. Ariel Cruz. Jessica Cuevas. Jasleen Cuevas. Evangeline Franco. Brianna Garcia. Emmeline Garcia. Peter Granados. Kayla Isoda. Faith Lopez. Lily Luna. Emily Luna. Jonathan Mandahano. Satali Orozco. Jimmy Perez. Daniela Rebordeo. Stand there. Eric Robinson. Christopher Rodriguez. Janelle Rodriguez. Sasha Roque. Mikhail Sandoval. Oscar Santiano. Pedro Tortes. Angel Vasconcelos. Lenny Velez. Each, you can go ahead and sit back down. Jet Li, you're back to the stage.
Yeah, Jet. Let's go, Jet.
I would like to introduce our history teacher, Mrs. Bradford. Thank you, Mrs. Bradford, for making your classroom feel like home. It was a lot of work, but it was always good vibes. You supported us almost everything. When we needed tutoring, when we were all hungry, or when I approached you with a headache, and you helped me out.
Me gustaría presentar a mi maestra de historia, la señora Bradford. Gracias, señora Bradford, por hacer su aula que su aula se sienta como en casa. Fue mucho trabajo, pero con buenas vibras. Nos apoyó en casi todo. Cuando necesitábamos tutoría, cuando teníamos hambre, o aquella vez cuando me acerqué a usted con dolor de cabeza y me ayudó.
Yeah, Bradford.
Please welcome to the stage, Mrs. Bradford.
Congratulations, parents, families, friends, and class of 2024. I'm Mrs. Bradford, the 8th grade U.S. history teacher. I'm so proud of all of you. You have grown in so many ways this year, and I'm especially proud of your growth as students and people. You have pushed yourselves and persevered through the year, and now here you are, celebrating your success. Thank you for your determination. You have pushed yourselves to consistently demonstrate your intelligence, your kindness, and your curiosity for learning. I am so proud of you all, and you should be proud of yourselves. My hope for you is that you move through life with confidence and boldness, standing on the side of what's right, and let your voices be heard in any room you find yourselves in. Congratulations.
Felicidades, padres, familias, amigos y clase de 2024. Soy la señora Bradford. la maestra de Historia de Estados Unidos del 8º grado. Estoy muy orgullosa de todos ustedes. Han crecido de muchas maneras este año. Estoy especialmente orgullosa de su crecimiento como estudiantes y como personas. Se han esforzado y perseverado durante el año y aquí están ahora, celebrando su éxito. Gracias por su determinación. Se han esforzado por demostrar constantemente su inteligencia, bondad y curiosidad por aprender. Estoy muy orgullosa de todos ustedes y deberían estar orgullosos de ustedes mismos. Mi deseo para ustedes es que atraviesen la vida con confianza y valentía, defendiendo lo que es correcto y haciendo que sus voces se escuchen en cualquier lugar en el que se encuentren. ¡Felicidades!
Justin Arriaga. Carlos Beltran. Malachi Busano. Nathaniel Castillo. Andrea Embarcadero Guerra. Melanie Estrada. Erilyn Flores. Gustavo Fregroso. Victoria Guerra. Carlos Hernandez. Iris Hernandez. Nadia Juarez. Jose Guadalupe Mares Perez. All right, Jose. Yes. Matthew Adrian Martinez. Yaretsi Molina. Robert Miguel Moya. Ruben Alejandro Naira Zarate. Noah Kingston Ornelas. Juliet Ibeth Ramirez Acosta. Andy Reyes. Valerie Isabel Romero. Michelle Ruiz. Lisbeth Santiano Granados. Jaden Alexander Stiff. Marisol Delmi Troches. Jocelyn Valdez. Tavion Watson.
Tavion!
please welcome back to the stage Marisol and Jet Li.
I would like to introduce our science teacher, our science teacher, Mr. Lauha Panich. You brought us memorable moments to this 8th grade class. Besides the lessons of evolution, you surprised us with all those vocals at the camping trip.
Me gustaría presentar a mi maestro de ciencias, el señor Lauha Panich. Usted trajo momentos inolvidables a esta clase de 8º grado. Además de las lecciones de divulgación, nos sorprendió a todos con su increíble voz, algo que ninguno de nosotros esperaba.
Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Lauha Panich.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Lauha Panich, the 8th grade science teacher. It is my distinct pleasure to present my West cohort to you. I believe them to be a clever and persistent group of individuals, and among them, I think it's the potential to be some of the best in the world. They have the intelligence, the curiosity, and the fighting spirit, and I believe that my West cohort has a very bright future, and I want to hear about it.
Hola, soy el señor Lauha Panich, el profesor de ciencias de 8º grado. Es un placer distinto para mí presentarles a mi cohorte del oeste. Creo que son un grupo de individuos inteligentes y persistentes, y entre ellos creo que hay potencial para ser los mejores del mundo. Tienen la inteligencia, la curiosidad y el espíritu de lucha. Creo que mi cohorte del oeste tiene un futuro muy brillante por delante y no quiero escuchar otra cosa.
I know I've given maybe 1 or 2 motivational speeches, but here's my last one. Look forward to the challenges that are ahead of you that will make you stronger. Look back to learn and never to regret. Lastly, the truth, no matter how ugly, will serve you better than a comforting lie.
Sé que quizás les he dado 1 o 2 discursos motivacionales, pero aquí tienen mi último. Miren hacia adelante, hacia los desafíos que vendrán y que los harán más fuertes. Miren hacia atrás para aprender y nunca para lamentarse. Y por último, la verdad, por más fea que sea, les servirá mejor que una mentira reconfortante.
I'll give you my West cohort. Ms. Armaro Poblano Dene. Samantha Brunaski. Samantha Butanda. Jocelyn Yvette Chavez Lopez. Melanie Cordero. Stephanie Cortez. Jocelyn Cotto. Joshua Caleb DeLay. Shayla Gray. Angel Ricardo Guevara. Victor Guevara. Joan Cesar Lozano. Abigail Lure. Mijael Angel Lopez. Christian Nguyen. Angelique Arona. Amy Pedraza. Vanya Patricia Paraza. Jared Perez. Jaden Anthony Phillips. Jonathan Pineda. Jesus Reyes. Kayla Cecilia Ruiz. Erilyn Marley Toledo. Jeffrey James Villa. Michael Zuniga. And Jet Li is coming right back up.
You go, Jared. You better go.
And Marisol.
I would like to introduce our English teacher and my advisory teacher, Ms. Dejos. Besides the English lessons, you probably made my year as an 8th grader a whole lot better. With jokes, games, and sports, it was a blast. Thank you for every moment, and will never be forgotten. I'll be grateful for this moment.
Me gustaría presentar a mi maestra de inglés y mi tutora, la señora de Dios. Además de las lecciones de inglés, probablemente he sido mi año como estudiante de 8º grado fuera mucho mejor, con bromas, juegos y deportes. Fue un gran momento. Gracias por cada momento. Nunca lo olvidaré y siempre estaré agradecido.
Please welcome to the stage, Ms. Dejos.
Talk first? Oh, I talk first? All right, good morning, parents and class of 2024. I'm Ms. De Dios, the 8th grade English teacher. Before I give my little spiel, I wanted to take a moment to publicly acknowledge who Mr. Lakey has been in my years here at Gardena. To some of you, it might not mean much that he's moving on in his journey, but to me, I'm losing my diamond in the rough. This guy's been around probably since like ECS started as a whole. I don't think I was born yet, but you know. But I'll keep it short before I get emotional, so I got a couple metaphors for you. What I have been able to give to these students for the past couple of years, their hard work, the expectations, the love, the motivation, the goals, the standards, all of it were in big part because of you. Their growth represents my growth, and my growth is indebted to you. I needed to publicly acknowledge that. While everyone else assumed that I wasn't drowning, you were there telling me to keep swimming. You would pull up my hand out from under the water to let me catch a couple of breaths before you let me go to keep learning. You're the Dory to my Nemo, and I needed to publicly tell you that. All right, now back to my nerds. Despite the challenges, the tasks, commitments, and discomfort that this year has brought upon you, all of you continue to push through your adversities to show up and be both physically but mentally present in our classrooms. It has been both entertaining and a privilege to be your English teacher this year. Asking/forcing you to read not one, but 4 novels in one school year was the best. questioning as many answers as you have given me and constantly asking you for your explanations and your reasonings, your why. I hope you continue to question the world around you, the whys around you. As you continue your educational journey, I hope that your intellectual curiosity remains. I am so incredibly proud of your academic achievements. Congratulations, class of 2024. You guys have earned it. Ahora en español. Sí sé español, pero me pongo nerviosa, ¿ok? Pero sí aprendí en la doctrina. No me critiquen tanto. Sí aprendí. Buenos días o buenas tardes ya, padres y promoción del 2024. Soy la maestra de Dios, la maestra de inglés del octavo grado. Slow down, sorry. Gracias. A pesar de los desafíos, tareas, compromisos y incomodidades que este año les ha traído, todos siguieron superando sus adversidades para presentarse y estar presentes en nuestras clases. Ha sido entretenido y también un privilegio ser su maestra de inglés de este año. Pedir, pero mejor obligarlos a leer no nomás 1, sino 4 libros en un año escolar fue tremendo. Fue duro, costoso, pero a la misma vez chistoso. Esas conversaciones que tuvimos de personajes como el Chencho, el papá de G, no se me van a olvidar. Esas conversaciones en donde cuestionaba sus respuestas, pidiéndoles constantemente sus explicaciones y razonamientos, sus por qué. Espero que en su viaje educativo su curiosidad intelectual permanezca y continúen cuestionando el mundo alrededor de ustedes, el por qué. Estoy increíblemente orgullosa de sus logros académicos. Felicidades, clase de 2024, se lo han ganado. Michelle Patricia Cabrera Pérez. Ashley Carrasco Corrales. Helena Domínguez Granados. Dana Durán. Alan Iván Escobar. Daniel Flores. Daniel Alexander Garcia Martinez. Ángel Mateo García. Yurem García. Yasmin Nicole Guillen. Josie Luann Henderson. Jetli An Huang. Alexis Walpa Gamero. Aileen Jorquera. América Shanique López.
Let's go.
Sandy Giselle Lozano. Emily Celeste Maldonado. Josué Mejía López. Josué Mejía López. Erwin Morales. Chukwuebuka Oboli. Eliet, Estefanía o se queda. Abigail Guadalupe Ramirez. Tyra Vanessa Rivas. Luis Ángel Salcedo. Jakari Garnell Simmons. Carlos Solís. Seth Aiden Trevino. Javier Jesús Troches. And Miss Prevailer Umajesi. Now please welcome Ms. McGinnis.
Before I hand off to Ms. McGinnis, Sophia, come back up. Come back up, Sophia. These moments are really important for families, and I know that my mom didn't speak English and ceremonies were never translated, and she stood there for the 2 seconds to hear Dave Trejo, and that's all that mattered. And we got her name wrong, so we want to make sure the family gets to hear that. So please congratulate Sofia Butanda.
Students, friends, and families, before you begin your celebrations, we have one final activity. As we gather to mark the culmination of our 8th grade middle schoolers' journey, I am filled with immense pride and admiration for all of you. Today, we honor not only the accomplishments of our students, but also the unwavering support from families and parents.
Estudiantes, amigos y familias, antes de comenzar sus celebraciones, tenemos una última actividad. Hoy nos reunimos para marcar la culminación del viaje de nuestros estudiantes de 8º grado en la escuela secundaria. Y estoy llena de inmenso orgullo y admiración por todos ustedes. Hoy honramos no solo los logros de nuestros estudiantes, sino también el apoyo de los padres y las familias.
To our students, you have shown remarkable perseverance and resilience throughout your middle school experience. You have navigated challenges of rigorous academics, explored your interests, and developed into thoughtful, capable young individuals. Your hard work and determination have brought you to this moment, and you should be very proud of yourselves.
A nuestros estudiantes han demostrado una notable perseverancia y resiliencia a lo largo de su experiencia en la escuela secundaria. Han superado los desafíos de rigurosos estudios académicos, explorando sus intereses y se han convertido en jóvenes reflexivos y capaces. Su arduo trabajo y determinación los han traído a este momento y deben estar muy orgullosos de ustedes mismos.
But we know that no journey is undertaken alone. Parents and families, your journey in this has been indispensable. You have been the constant source of encouragement, the sounding board for frustrations, and the cheerleaders in times of triumph. Your sacrifices, patience, and unwavering belief in your children have been the cornerstone of their success.
Pero sabemos que ningún viaje se realiza solo. Padres y familias, su papel en este viaje ha sido indispensable. Han sido la fuente constante de ánimo, el oído para las frustraciones y los animadores en tiempos de triunfo. Sus sacrificios, paciencia y creencia en sus hijos han sido la piedra de su éxito.
To our students, continue to strive for excellence. Remain curious, think critically, and never forget the values and lessons you've learned here. With the foundations you've built, the support of your families, and your own perseverance, there is no limit to what you can achieve.
A nuestros estudiantes, continúen esforzándose por la excelencia, manténganse curiosos, piensen críticamente y nunca olviden los valores y lecciones que han aprendido aquí. Con la base que han construido, el apoyo de sus familias y su propia perseverancia, no hay límite para lo que puedan lograr.
Parents and families, thank you for being our partners in education, for entrusting us with your children's growth, and for supporting them with love and dedication. We now want to ask you to do something very special and perhaps a little challenging. In a few moments, your student will walk right past you. Please let them keep walking without hugging them or making them stop for pictures. They have a gift for you, and when you meet them, we ask that you not hug or celebrate with them just yet. Let them give you the gift and read the words they wrote for you. After that, it's time for hugs, pictures, and celebrations.
Padres y familias, gracias por ser nuestros socios en la educación, por confiarnos el crecimiento de sus hijos y por apoyarlos con amor y dedicación. Queremos pedirles que hagan algo muy especial y tal vez un poco desafiante. En unos momentos, su estudiante pasará justo por delante de ustedes. Por favor, déjenlos seguir caminando sin abrazarlos ni detenerlos para tomar fotos. Van a recoger un regalo para ustedes. Cuando se encuentren, les pedimos que no los abracen ni celebren con ellos de inmediato. Permítanles darles el regalo y leer las palabras que escribieron para ustedes. Después de eso, es el momento de los abrazos, fotos y celebraciones.
Will all students grab their gift from under their chair? Make sure you have your card, and please stand. West and north, please walk back to wait for your families in the back. Families will meet students in just a moment.
Who do you think you are? Axel, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Those are the ones I need. You look straight.
South and east, please walk back and wait for your families.